There is something about secrets. They do not die. You can bury them beneath years, hide them behind smiles, cover them with success. But secrets, they wait, patiently, silently, like a shadow that never leaves. And one day, when life feels perfect, when everything finally looks complete, that secret will rise, pause, thunder cracks, in the quiet village of Umuaka, where traditions were stronger than truth, where honor was everything, and shame was feared more than death. There lived a woman so respected that her name alone commanded silence. Her name was Mama Adana, but long before she became a symbol of honor, she made a decision that left a child crying in the rain, and that child had come back. Morning in Umuaka was always alive. The sound of pestles hitting mortars echoed across compounds. Women laughed as they prepared meals. Children ran barefoot, chasing each other in dusty paths. And in the center of it all was Mama Adana's compound. Large, beautiful, respected. People did not just visit her, they approached her carefully, respectfully, because Mama Adana was not just a woman, she was a figure, a pillar, a voice among elders. Her husband, Chief Okoye, was one of the wealthiest men in the land. His barns were filled with yams, his livestock roamed freely, his influence stretched beyond Umuaka. But if people respected Chief Okoye, they revered Mama Adana, a villager woman, admiring. That woman, her life is clean, no scandal, no stain. Another woman said, God has truly favored her, but sometimes what people call clean is only what they have not discovered. Amara, the daughter of honor. If Mama Adana was respected, her daughter Amara was adored. Amara was beautiful, but not the loud kind. Her beauty was calm, gentle, graceful. When she walked, heads turned. When she spoke, people listened. But it was her humility that made her different. She greeted elders properly. She helped the poor. She never spoke out of place. Men came from nearby villages, from distant lands, all asking for her hand in marriage. But Mama Adana was selective, very selective. Mama Adana, firm, controlled. My daughter is not a prize for every man. The man who marries her must bring honor, not just wealth. Amara would smile quietly, but deep inside, she sometimes wondered if her mother's perfection was hiding something she could not explain. The suitor who refused to leave. New scene. Late afternoon, golden sunlight, birds chirping, calm atmosphere. Amara sat under the inuku tree in her father's compound. Her hands rested gently on her lap, but her mind was far away, because for days now, someone had been coming. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly. A man, not wealthy, not titled, not the kind of man Mama Adana would ever consider. Yet, he refused to give up. Footsteps approached slowly. It was him, Chinedu, tall, dark, strong. His clothes were simple, but neat. His face carried determination, the kind that does not shake easily. The proposal, Chinedu, respectfully bowing. Good evening, Amara, Amara. Good evening, Chinedu, Chinedu. I know your parents have already said no. He pauses, takes a breath. But I cannot pretend that my heart does not know what it wants. Amara looked down, because deep inside, his words touched her, but she was afraid of her parents, afraid of disappointing them, afraid of stepping outside the life already chosen for her. The father arrives, firm footsteps, staff hitting the ground. Chief Okoye, stern. What are you doing here again? Chinedu straightened immediately, but he did not step back. Chinedu, I came to speak once more, sir. Chief Okoye, cold laugh. Speak or waste my time? Silence spreads across the compound. Chinedu, firm but respectful. I came to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. A few villagers nearby paused to listen. Chief Okoye's expression hardened. There is a rejection from Chief Okoye, and he said, "What do you have?" Chinedu became silent. "What land do you own? What title do you carry? What wealth do you bring?" Each question hits harder than the last. Chinedu, quiet but steady, and responded, "I may not have much, but I have a good name. I have strength to work, and I have love for your daughter." Chief Okoye scoffed. Mama Adana walks in, her presence commanding silence. Mama Adana controlled sharp. Love does not build a home. Respect does. Stability does. Honor does. She steps closer to him. "And you have none of these to offer her." Chinedu absorbs the words but does not retreat. Chinedu's bold declaration, Chinedu, lifting his head. "With respect, Mommy, honor is not only in wealth, it is in truth." That line lands heavily, subtle foreshadowing. Mama Adana's expression changes for a split second, as if something inside her was touched or challenged. But she quickly regains composure. Mama Adana firmly replied, "You will not marry my daughter. That is final." There was a long pause. Chinedu then turns to Amara. Their eyes meet. There is something there, unspoken, deep, real. Amara's lips tremble slightly. She wants to speak. She wants to say something, but fear holds her back, so she says nothing. And that silence breaks something in Chinedu. Chinedu nods slowly, then speaks, not angrily, but with quiet pain. "Chinedu, one day, the truth will stand in this compound. And when it does, I pray it does not come too late." Chinedu turns and walks away slowly, without looking back. Silence fills the compound. Then Chief Okoye, irritated. "Such audacity, Mama Adana. Some people do not know their place." But Amara is still staring at the path he walked, because something inside her feels unsettled. But sometimes the people we reject are not the problem. Sometimes they are the mirror, showing us the truth we refuse to face. And just when that truth begins to stir, another one arrives, stronger, unavoidable, and this time, impossible to ignore. It was market day, busy, loud, alive, traders shouting prices, goats bleating, children running between stalls. Then suddenly, the sky darkened, clouds gathered heavily, the wind shifted, and within moments, rain began to fall. Not gentle rain, but heavy, aggressive rain. People ran for shelter, but one person did not run, a young man. He walked slowly, deliberately, through the rain. His clothes clung to his body. His face was calm, but his eyes carried something heavy, something unresolved. His name was Kalechi. The villagers noticed him immediately, because strangers were rare in Umuaka. Villager man. "Who is that?" "Old man. That boy is not from here." But Kelechi did not stop. He did not ask for direction. He moved like someone guided by something deeper than sight, step by step, through the mud, through the rain, until he reached a place. Mama Adana's compound. At that same moment, Mama Adana stepped out, and their eyes met. For a brief second, time stopped. As Kelechi moved closer, Mama Adana asked who he is. Kelechi looked at her, not like a stranger, but like someone seeing a face he had imagined for years. Then he spoke, slowly, carefully. "Kelechi, I have come to see my mother." Mama Adana frowned. "Mama Adana, you are mistaken. Go elsewhere." Then he said it, the words that shattered everything. "Kelechi, you are my mother." Thunder crashes immediately violently. The tray fell from her hands. Her body froze. Her breath stopped, because in that moment, the past had found her. Before we go deeper into the story, take a second and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, and let us know where you're watching from. I'm curious to know how far these stories travel. Before the title, before the respect, before the marriage, she was just Adana, young, beautiful, and deeply in love. The man she loved was Obina, a simple man, no wealth, no title, but he loved her and she loved him. They met by the river, they laughed, they dreamed, they believed love was enough. But in Umuaka, love without status was a foolish dream. When her father found out, his anger shook the house. Father, furious, you will not destroy this family for a poor boy. Then came the worst discovery. She was pregnant. The choice that haunted Adana. Her father forced a decision on her. It was a marriage to Chief Okoye. Immediate. No questions. No delays. But there was a problem. The child. That child could not exist. Not in that marriage. Not in that life. So Adana made a choice. A painful one. A selfish one. A permanent one. And in heavy rain, loud thunder, crying baby. She gave birth alone, behind the shrine, her body weak, her heart breaking. She held the baby, looked into his face, and for a moment she almost changed her mind, but fear was stronger than love. Then young Adana began to cry, I cannot keep you. She placed him in a basket, wrapped him gently, then she walked away, leaving him crying in the storm. Mama Adana collapsed on hearing Kelechi's confession, her body shaking, her voice gone, because everything she built was now at risk. Kelechi said softly, I did not come to destroy you. I came to find where I belong. Murmuring crowd grows louder as a man from the past of Mama Adana suddenly appeared. Suddenly, another voice spoke from the crowd, pronouncing, So, the truth has finally come out. The crowd turned, and there he was, older, weaker, but unmistakable. His name is Obina, the man she once loved, the father of her male child. The shock deepens as Mama Adana's eyes widened. Her past was now standing in front of her. Not one, but two pieces of it. First, Obina. I searched for that child for years. I never found him. She looks at Kelechi, then said, Until today. Kelechi froze, because suddenly he was not just a lost child. He was the center of a truth, too big to ignore. Family began to collapse as Chief Okoye stepped forward, his voice low, dangerous. Chief Okoye then pronounced, You lied to me. For years, no shouting, no anger, just disappointment, the kind that cuts deeper than words. Kelechi turned, ready to leave, because rejection was something he already knew, but this time, something changed. Amara ran after him. Stop! She stood before him, breathing heavily, tears in her eyes. I don't understand everything, but I know this. If you are my brother, you are not alone. Mama Adana walked forward, slowly, then did the unthinkable. She knelt before her son. Mama Adana then pronounced, I abandoned you. But today, I choose you. Forgive me. Kelechi looked at her, tears in his eyes, then spoke. I searched for you all my life. I will not lose you now. He lifted her and embraced her. In conclusion, some secrets destroy, but some reveal the truth we need to heal. Because no matter how far you run, the truth will always find you. If this story touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful African stories.